Errors unseen. Sanjar believes another company may be operating on Monarch illegally. If he can get proof, then he could use that as leverage to get MSI readmitted to the Halcyon board. Blackmail. Gotta follow up with Catherine Malin.
I don't think I like Miss Catherine. Not just on account of the swearing, though she swears awful much.
She's fine. Well, so long as you ain't on her bad side. Then she's liable to drown you in the waterfall.
Okay.
Judging from the blood spatter on your shirt, I take it you visited my favorite cleaner?
Huh?
Sure.
Sanjar said you know something about a corporation operating in secret on Monarch.
Might be I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind drop supplies on the northern bridge. Might be they sure as shit weren't pirates. Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team in far too long. Find them for me, and I'll pay you handsomely.
I'll check it out. You could pay, or not pay, you can use 50 persuade to skip. I don't want to skip. I want to actually do the quest.
And I'll thank you kindly for it.
Okay. So the bridge that got destroyed, we need to go have a look-see at that. Every time I turn around, you guys are just too close. So let's follow the road to see a Mantiqueen up there. It's Manta boyfriend.
Here I go!
Manta dead friend. Okay, we got a Marauder. There's a fire here and a Raptidon. Normally when you get here, there's another guy on the other side of the bridge. He's a merchant. If the video is not already up, it'll be up at a certain point later. But there's 3 merchants around.
This is new. Way the edges are burnt. I guess people did this, not the wilds.
So you're saying people destroyed the bridge and not the Mantiqueens. Yeah, so there's 3 merchants around Monarch that you have to rescue, and then they will be merchants. And I did a video just for them. Okay. Ouchie. So we need to get down there. So we can check on the bridge that collapsed. Try to figure out who destroyed it.
happened here?
We ought to be quick about this.
I mean, it seems like it's been out here for a while. I don't think we need to be too quick about it. Strangely dressed marauder. It's a marauder dressed as a scientist. I'll be honest, I never noticed that. I just thought it was a scientist. I typically just loot the bodies without reading anything. But it was a marauder pretending to be a scientist. Why? Because I thought they were too psychotic to think of things like dressing in disguises. Examine. Damaged automechanical loader. A trail of blood leads away from the autoloader. You can't really see it among all of the other blood, but I'll take your word for it. Kinda see it. It's just the shine on the screen makes it hard to tell that that's blood, because that's mud, right? And that's blood. That's mud. They look the same. That's blood. A smuggler tunnel. Ooh. Apparently I was too close to that one and now I have a concussion.
Down they go!
Sprats are eating the blood? Licking the blood, I guess, not eating the blood. I don't see what this is gonna trip. But it tripped something. Kill some more sprats. It's not stealing, so whoever is down here must not be a good person. Survivor. Oh, Arthur, we've been hearing about you, Arthur. While in Sublight, we heard about Arthur while passing by random people. I see you put all these up. I think he has unique dialogue if you get through without triggering any of the explosives or the mines.
Stay back. I may be wounded, but I'm still armed. How'd you get past my traps anyway?
I got moves. My moves were shooting them. So no, I guess it's not unique dialogue. He says this no matter what. You call those traps? I've seen nanorepeals that were more dangerous.
Well, you don't gotta be mean about it. What are you doing out here anyway?
Typically when you're mean, the you earn points with Sublight. 40 medical. Let me take a look at your wounds.
That feels a mite better. Wish I had something to give you, but I gnawed through my last Spratwurst an hour ago.
If you don't have 40 medical, but you have Ellie in your party, she'll take care of his wounds, so you don't gotta worry. What's with all the traps?
Cave like this makes a handy place to store goods or hide out for a spell. And the traps usually keep gawkers out.
Even though they could just shoot at the mines and then take all of your stuff? I want to know what happened.
Catherine had us making drops for some big shot client out here. And before you ask, I don't know who they are. Or were. The whole point of making drops in the middle of nowhere was to keep their identity and whereabouts a secret.
You think they're dead?
The Marauders knew we were coming. Rigged the bridge with explosives and everything. If they found us, my guess is they found the client too.
Where did the Marauders go?
Last I saw, they were heading back up the hill. You'll see it on the right when you get out of here. If you got the sand to go after him, I'm sure Catherine can reward you for your trouble. Me? I'm headed back to Fallbrook, just as soon as I've caught my breath.
Not right now, Nyoka. And again, we can steal all of this. He doesn't care. I mean, it's not stealing. We can take all of this. He doesn't care. Even though it's literally his job to protect it.
Yeah, don't wait on me. I'll head back to Fallbrook in a spell.
All right. Well, I triggered all your mines, I believe. So. Ow. I guess I didn't. Ow. I guess I didn't. He said up to the right? As soon as we leave? Yep. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Alright, let's just head straight there instead of getting distracted by looting. Like I often do. Oh, that's where they got the scientist outfits.
Here we go! Don't mess with us! Here we go!
Please, you don't have to do this. Slow us down for really uncomfortable.
I mean, if I remember correctly, you cannot save these two scientists. So...
Look! I didn't mean what I said about your outfit. It's very fashionable, I swear.
We gotta get over there, Captain. Maybe they're still alive.
I don't think so, Parvati. But I admire... I'm sorry, I got distracted and just forgot entirely. I admire you. We'll just go with that. One of them flew over here. But I have no clue where the body went. It's like it flung through the wall. Other one flew over here. No. Because I think it flings them over those walls so that you can't get to the bodies. Oh, why is it? Why? There's just a terminal outside. Chastity's hideaway key. That's an odd place to keep a terminal, you know? Yeah, I'm not seeing these corpses. And we can't get up to where they were because someone took the ladder down.
Score, Cap! Everyone all right?
Yeah. Okay, I gotta stop looting all this. I'll loot it off camera, as I keep saying, just so the video doesn't go too long and it's not just me looting stuff. But we're here. Oil leaking from pipes. Research terminal. Universal Defense Logistics, UDL. This terminal is only to be used by UDL personnel with A237 clearance. If you are reading this without a 237 clearance, please report to your supervisor for immediate termination and disciplinary action, including but not limited to fines in excess of 100,000 bits, detention in a UDL authorized incarceration center for up to 136 months, mandatory corporate policies and values seminars, revocation of company lounge, and or bathroom privileges. So you'll lose your ability to go to the bathroom. Research data. Project name Lorem Ipsum. Status in progress. Clearance level. Project Lorem Ipsum shall result in a potent, mostly non-lethal crowd control gas for use against rioting, agitation, or excessive numerous crowds, not clouds. rich sulfur pockets make Monarch a prime site for testing and experimentation. Early results show promise, but further research is necessary. UDL disavows all knowledge of and responsibility for lorem ipsum. All data in this report is considered proprietary knowledge of UDL. Let's transfer those files to an external tape. Head back. Let's read the messages from In Sanders. Miss Valdez, just reporting in to let you know the lab's all set up. We found a good sulfur pocket to drill into, so the data's coming in. But this place smells awful. The only local we've had to make contact with is the sublight boss in Fallbrook. She doesn't ask questions, but I'm pretty sure she's gouging us, and we're all getting sick of expired cysty bits. They're eating the cysty pig meat that's got human in it. R. Valdez, Sanders. It's supposed to smell awful. That's the point. And I don't care what sublight is charging, as long as it keeps you as long as it keeps your presence there quiet. If word gets out, we're going to spend the rest of our lives in corporate re-education seminars. I don't want to hear from you again until you have a working formula. Once we've got that, you and the rest of the lab rats can come to Byzantium and live on cacao ribs for all I care. Continue. From Valdez, and come up with a better name for the project. Something flashy and catchy, but that the rest of management will take seriously. Maybe Waterloo or Danger Burn. I'm sick of my boss asking me why I'm forgetting to fill out parts of my reports. Alternate project titles. Well, we don't have credentials for J. Powell, but we can hack it. If Valdez wants a better title, see how she likes these. James Powell. Not James Powell, J. Powell. We don't know if it was James, do I? She's going to be furious if she ever finds this list, and I'm not covering for you. Make sure these are good and hidden. NS. Thunderdog. Eggs Mayhem. Skunk Parade. Fuck you, Valdez. I want my raise. Wow, some great names.
Can we talk?
Not yet. Not yet. We are here. Y'all need to clean your restrooms. We are here for one specific thing. No, we're done here. Another quest is going to send me back here to pick something up here, so I'm not going to explore the rest of it. We are going to head back to Sanjar and end this quest. Also, I got to start getting ready for work.
Thank you again for retrieving the bolt. It's every bit as complex as I'd heard, but I'm up to the challenge. Anyway, what can I do for you?
I found a data cartridge with details of UDL's secret experiments.
Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I've finally completed the Bolt 52 form. I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the Reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge?
Not so fast. What are these reformations you're talking about?
I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board. Slowly, peacefully, and with meticulous documentation.
What's gonna happen to the people here when the board figures out what you're doing?
Well, by that point, my hope is that we'll be on the board once more.
Maybe I'm worrying too much, but It seems the folks here get plans made for them an awful lot. When do they get to start making plans for themselves?
Once MSI is restored, the people of Monarch will be able to make more choices. We'll have all the brands and resources of the board here. But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. First, I need to submit the Bolt 52. With that data you're holding, of course.
Alright, I'll give you the data, but I reserve the right to fuck you up if you screw me over.
I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
Okay, got it.
Oh, the data on that cartridge was even more damning than I could have hoped. And to have something on UDL of all the corporations. You've given us quite the advantage. Anyway, what can I do for you?